Hello everybody, RZ Gaming here with the first ever session of the Opinionizer. Basically what this little series is going to be, it's going to be me expressing my opinions on certain little topics or subject matters or games basically that just, giving my opinion on what I think of it basically. So for our first topic on our first episode is going to be something that I've been meaning to talk about for a while, Undertale. Yeah, Undertale. I have played the game, but that's about it. I've also drawn a little bit of fan art. I might post some of that in the video itself to show you guys what I mean. But Undertale is one of those games to me that, to be honest, I like it, but only when I play it. Anything else aside from that nowadays, I don't really want to associate with Undertale. I don't listen to the music anymore. Not to say that it's bad, but it's just that, people like to overuse it a lot. And it's not... A lot of people say, oh, well, don't let the fan base ruin a game for you. Well, you know what? It's really difficult to explain that because... okay, well, let me stop real quick and let's start with a general consensus of what I think about Undertale. And I want to do this organized and, neat, so it isn't my train of thought going all over the damn place. Okay, so first of all, I do like Undertale. Back then anyway. Nowadays, I'm a little neutral to it. I don't really care for it, but if, I'm not much of a fanboy, but I'm not much of a hater either. I just don't really care for it. Second of all, second bullet point here, a lot of people say don't let the fan base ruin it for you. To be honest, I think it did in a lot of areas. Mainly because, Undertale is one of those games that, just kind of showed up out of nowhere. There was a Kickstarter for it, where it was first starting up. I personally didn't donate any money to it because I didn't find out about it until I started seeing these little cartoon skeletons around, just, all over the damn place. So I figured, you know what, I'll give this game a shot. I had no idea what I was getting into, and I enjoyed it for the most part. There was a couple things that I really didn't like about it, but all in all, it was a good game. So props to Toby Fox for that. But as time went on, I started falling more and deeper into the whole Undertale thing, to the point where I started occasionally posting Undertale content on my Tales page, and I even actually made a Sans the Skeleton page on Facebook. The story of that is basically I made the Sans page in less than 3 days. It already had like 300 likes, and then a week later it was already up to 600, close to 700. And at that point I'm like, okay, whoa, hold on a moment. I didn't want to drive attention away from my Tales page, so I stopped posting frequently on the Sans one, and nobody really cared. I guess it was just one of those little side pages. But anyway, it got to the point where I started disliking Undertale more and more because of the fan base. I started seeing some of the stuff that they post and whatnot. A lot of Rule 34, a lot of, sexual stuff, a lot of, I don't know, just characters being depicted in ways that they aren't usually depicted. There was a lot of alternate universes that, some of them were really good, don't get me wrong. But it was just so much to take in, and it's really difficult having to put up with, oh, I like this fan base, but I like this alternate universe more than the original game, and I like this more, and this more, and this. I couldn't keep up, so, that's basically how I fell out of Undertale, how I got back up to the surface, you could say. But nowadays, I see what the fanbase and what the game has become, and it's nothing more than a laughingstock now, if you ask me. It's more of, it's more like one of those games that if it hadn't become as popular as it did, then maybe it would have been for the best. Because, if I'm not mistaken, I think even the creator, Toby Fox, said that, I'll post it on the video itself, but I think at one point on his Twitter account, he said that he wants nothing more than to see, hopefully, Undertale die out eventually, so it doesn't become a cesspool of just really bad content. I mean, I've seen my fair share of Undertale crap, I guess you could say, and my God, I mean, it's really bad. But yeah, that's basically my opinion on Undertale. And I have played the game. I have beaten pacifist mode. I've done the neutral run. I've done genocide mode. I haven't beaten genocide mode, but I've done it. I'm up to Sans actually. I'm still stuck on him. Haven't really played Undertale since, actually, let me check my Steam account real quick. I haven't played Undertale since, hold on. It's been a while since I've last played it, but I think it says, last played 13th of February. And that was just because I wanted to give Sans another shot. And even then I didn't really beat him, so... yeah, that was the first session for the Opinionizer. If you guys have any opinions that you want me to share on some of the series, another franchise, just a topic in general, feel free to comment down below on what I should opinionize about. Anyway, this is RZ Gaming, out.